After you click Trendline, you can see that even though the scores are kind of all over the place in general, they are trending up. And then if you continue scrolling down where it says Label, right now it's on None. You want to click on that and click Custom. And then that's where you're going to change the label from up here where it says Trendline for series. You want this to say words correct per minute. And then I'm going to go back up to the top and click on line 2, and I'm going to do the same thing for the line that shows accuracy. So I'm going to click on data labels, scroll down, I'm going to click on trend line, and then label, custom, and this is showing accuracy. Then if you continue to scroll down on the customize, sometimes if the student has a higher words per minute, it will cut the numbers off at the top. If you go to vertical axis, you can change this, your values, and I usually do 0 to 110 for the max, and that way it makes sure that all of your data labels are showing up and not getting cut off by the top of the graph. Then I'm going to X out of my chart editor, and my chart is done. That shows students' scores every time we progress monitor this quarter. Then I'm going to come up here and just click once to select the chart, and I'm going to copy it, so Control C to copy. Then in Progress Book, I have my progress report open already, and I just put fluency scores from this quarter are shown below. I'm going to paste, so I'm going to do Control V, and that's going to put the chart in there, and it always makes it way too big, so there's no way to see all of the information on the chart. If you click one time on the chart and come up to the top right, there's a little icon right here that says image. You're going to click that one time and then change the width. I usually do 500 and then just hit enter, and it will automatically scale that for you so that it all fits in one box, and you're able to see pretty clearly the words per minute and accuracy for each date. That's kind of it for how to the basics on how to create a chart. Some other ways that you can use it are on your after you create your chart, you go back to your spreadsheet. I delete the chart when I'm done using it. It doesn't delete the data, just the actual chart. And then I color code mine by quarter. So that was first quarter score, second quarter, third quarter, and this is fourth quarter, and I usually pick one color just to make sure that I'm kind of a visual person. It makes it a little bit more organized, so you can see all of the scores for the year, and I know that when I'm scrolling through here what students I have not created charts for. So all of these are done so far for this quarter. If you do writing CBMs and you are checking for total words written, correctly spelled words, and correct writing sequences, that's a super easy form to set up with just those 3 boxes. And it's really easy to create charts for that too. If you select the data that you want to show, same thing, you're going to go to Insert Chart. On these, you can do a column chart. Same thing, click on Aggregate C column. Sometimes your charts will show up at the top of your spreadsheet, so you just have to scroll back up to the top. And then you can add your data labels the same way we did before, going to Customize, Series, and changing line by line, but that way you can see how many words they wrote, how many were spelled correctly, and their correct writing sequences, and it is a pretty good visual representation for that. You can also do correct digits per minute is an easy one to set up on here, and the more frequently you use this to collect your data, the faster it is, and it's great to be able to just pull it up anywhere without having a binder full of paper copies to drag home with you if you're working on progress reports at home. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful in creating a more efficient way. Take some time to set up at the beginning of the year to get all your forms together, but once you are in the hang of it and using it, I think it saves a lot of time when you go to write IEPs and progress reports and being able to look at all their scores at one time. So hopefully this was helpful, and thank you for watching.